What is it that America has failed to hear? It has failed to hear that the plight of the Negro poor has worsened over the last few years. It has failed to hear that the promises of freedom and justice have not been met. And it has failed to hear that large segments of white society are more concerned about tranquility and the status quo than about justice, equality, and humanity.
During the last year of his life, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. put justice for the poor and working class people at the center of his agenda.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land.
Dr. King launched his Poor People's Campaign, demanding that Congress shift the country's spending from war to health care, housing, jobs, and education.
Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we're coming to get our check.
Dr. King worked relentlessly to open the eyes of white America to the injustices of black people.
For Negro poverty is not white poverty.
Here, President Lyndon Johnson shares with the student body of Howard at their commencement.
But there are differences. These differences are not racial differences. They are solely and simply the consequence of ancient brutality, past injustice, and present prejudice. For the Negro, they are a constant reminder of oppression. For the white, they are a constant reminder of guilt.
Dr. King realized that black America was stuck at the bottom of an American caste system caused by centuries of slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, and segregation.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you.
Dr. King was assassinated trying to institute changes to prevent blacks from becoming a permanent underclass in America.
Next year will be 400 years of African Americans landed in America on the first slave ship, 1619. Next year will be our 400th year. So I think it's critical that we see where we are tonight, here, and where we are in America. Freedom and equality are different issues. When we ended segregation, black people got freer and American white folks got richer.
Today, we celebrate successful African Americans who often cover and deflect the tragic reality of black America. Much of their success does nothing to dispel the myth of post-racial America. It simply masks the truth that black America is still on a downward spiral.
I think the big challenge we have now to deal with the issue of poverty. Half of Americans have more money than money. 50% of Americans make less than $15 an hour, and more than half of them make less than $10 an hour, so we have the working poor. And the other are debt slaves. That means somewhere between the working poor and the debt slaves, relatively little progress is made.
A recent article by the Daily News explains it would take 228 years for black families to amass the wealth of white families, and that by the year 2053, the median black wealth will fall to zero if things do not change.
Dr. King's last book was where do we go from here? We must start from here before we go to the where. And so we have some obligation to address this issue. Too few have so much, too many have so little, and so we've survived apart. We must now learn to live together. That's our great mission, learning to live together.
Simmons College of Kentucky, in conjunction with the National Baptist Convention of America International, the Progressive National Baptist Convention, and the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship, present the Angela Project 2018 Conference, Friday and Saturday, September 14th and 15th at St. Stephen Baptist Church in Louisville, Kentucky. 3 national conventions representing over 5 million members in conjunction with Reverend Dr. Jesse Jackson, president and founder of Operation Push and the National Rainbow Coalition, all coming together to advance public policy and set America on a new trajectory for the advancement of Black America. Join us for this 2-day conference beginning Friday, September 14th at 1 p.m. and continuing Saturday, September 15th at 9 p.m. Our focus, the illusion of inclusion, 50 years of downward mobility in Black America, with special guest presenters, Dietrich Asante Muhammad, Senior Fellow for the Racial Wealth Divide at Prosperity Now, Yvette Carnell, Social Analyst and founder of BreakingBrown.com, Antonio Moore, attorney, social analyst, and Emmy-nominated producer, Reverend Joe Phelps, co-chairman of Empower West Louisville, Leslie Baskerville, CEO of the National Association for Equal Opportunity in Higher Education, Dr. Kevin Cosby, president of Simmons College of Kentucky, and the Reverend Jesse Jackson, founder and president of Push Coalition. Social justice icon Reverend Jesse Jackson will be our keynote speaker and will also be honored for 50 years of continuing the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. It's the Angela Project 2018 Conference, hosted by Simmons College of Kentucky. For more information, give us a call at 502-776-1443 or give us a click at simmonscollegeky.edu.